Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. And a couple of things before we start today. First of all, I want to acknowledge the passing of the Duchess of Kent. She was a wonderful woman, a lovely woman, inside and out, I believe. And I should imagine a great loss to the royal family, and so sending her family lots of love and prayers. And the second thing I want to talk about is my new channel, Signs and Wonders Tarot, and thank you so much to those of you who have gone over and joined me over there on my new adventure. It's a new old adventure, and for those of you asking, I took down Strange World Tarot. I didn't feel that I was heading in quite the right direction with that. I needed time to think about what I wanted to do. And so this new channel, Signs and Wonders Tarot, it is going to try and find a balance between some spiritual stuff and world events. It's a tricky thing. I'm not sure quite how I'm going to get that right, so please be patient with me. I'm going to read on some quite spiritual, esoteric subjects as well as quite political subjects, so it's not going to be that every reading I do is going to be to your taste, and I do understand that, and I am feeling my way. So as I say, please just be a little bit patient with me, but thank you so much for your support. It really has been I'm very moved by the level of support and the lovely comments that I have seen over under those readings that I've put up so far. I'll be reading again this weekend. I won't read as often as I do here because it does take a little bit more out of me doing those readings, but as I say, work in progress. Hopefully I'll find the right tone over there sooner rather than later. But let's get back to the royal readings now, and I just want to do a bit of a check-in with the Princess of Wales. Got the Light Seers Tarot on the tarot table for her. She appeared her first public appearance after the summer break, and of course lots of comments about the new hairstyle, hair color, some quite negative ones. She looked, in my opinion, she looked a bit frail. She looked a bit nervous. Prince William was there to accompany her. She looks very slim for me. She looked rather disturbingly slim. That's my personal opinion. I'm going to just do a little 5-card check-in for her, see how she's doing physically, mentally, how she's feeling about royaling, and how her next 12 months are going to be. I suspect that there is a lot going on behind the scenes. She's dealing with, of course, Prince George, and moving to probably Eton. They are moving home again, and of course, as I say, things behind the scenes, possibly with the king and all that kind of stuff, that's probably quite difficult for her. So I just want to check in. I felt a little bit anxious for her when I saw her. Didn't really go deep into that public event, but just energy. Interesting. 5 of Pentacles shows up. One more shuffle, and then let's get to the reading. Apologies to those who are only here for the reading. We're getting there, and let's remind you, yeah, we are there. Tarot, fun and entertainment, and it is all my opinion, all speculation. Just read energy, and disclaimer in the box below. Let's see what the Light Seers have to say. I've got Tess snoring in the background. We've had a big long walk and a big play. Very tired girl. Let's see what's going on with the Princess of Wales. Is she all right? 4 of Wands is home. And that's interesting. As I say, they are moving, and this is the forever home, we are being told consistently. This is the place where they really want to put down family roots, and that's it. That no more moving after this. So it's very much on her mind, and it's very important to her. It's a very happy card, the 4 of Wands. It's stability, it's celebration, it's feeling very comfortable. Literally the happy home card. So that's good. That's a good energy to be underlying this reading. Maybe I'm worrying for nothing. And let's see, heart of this reading. How's she doing? 3 of Wands, that's an optimistic card. it's the hope and expectation card, and so it's feeling that better days are coming, more positive energy, that she's feeling that she can kind of spread her wings a bit after 18 months or so of, I think, being very hesitant, very tentative about what she does, how her body is going to respond, possibly nervous about going out in public if she's not feeling great. I can't imagine the anxiety if you're someone like her and you're very, very fastidious about your appearance and how you're picked apart. She's, I think, very sensitive to criticism, and if she's having an off day, not easy for her. But that's a good energy. That's positive. It's optimistic. I'm getting back into the swim of things, quite literally, with that Three of Wands. So I've got good cards on the table so far. So let's look at her physical health. How is she doing? Just generally. I got the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is a building energy. It's interesting, we've got wands on this table. 2, 3, 4. Wands are life force, vitality, your chi, really, your fire in your soul, in your physical body as well. Energy building, energy rising, and that's just very good. That's what we need to see here. And I'm feeling quite emotional as I say that, because I think for her it's taken much longer for this energy to come back than she might have expected when she started this process with her treatment, the diagnosis and treatment. She's very physical, she's very fit, she's very active, sporty, outdoorsy kind of person. And to have that taken away from her, not easy at all. It's the Two of Wands, it's planning and preparation. She's still inside, she's still looking out, but she's looking out with optimism now. She's thinking, I can get back out there. It's telling me that she is fine physically, but she's lost confidence. And there's a barrier she's got to break through to get back out there. It's almost like she's become a bit agoraphobic. That's what struck me about the energy that I was sensing. It felt like that. It felt like she almost had to be forced out. And it took her a while to relax, almost like a panic attack, and then relax, and I'm okay. I can do this. I can breathe. I can survive this. That's how it's reading for me. So it's more of a psychological thing. How's she doing emotionally, psychologically? This card over here, now we get the Five of Wands. So this is where the trouble lies, because it is the conflict card. Fives are always a destabilizing energy. We've got the stable energy of the Four of Wands underlying this reading. We've got the 2 and the 3, that building energy, the growing optimism. I think I can, the little engine that can, and it's the resolve is growing, and the confidence is growing, the courage, the excitement, the enthusiasm is growing. And then we come to her mindset, and she's conflicted. She's still wrestling with things. This has been a tremendous shock to her, a tremendous shock that she still hasn't quite processed. I wouldn't be surprised if she's not in therapy. When I get cards like that she's probably processing it somehow through therapy. Also through sport and physical activity, because that's built into the Five of Wands. It's a very sporty card. When you're not in conflict with other people, you are testing yourself really with that Five of Wands. And so she's got things to work through and sort out and figure out and make her peace with before she moves into a more peaceful space. And I can't think when last I did a reading where I had the 2, 3, 4, 5 of the same suit on the table. It's quite weird. It's quite strange. So where are we heading? How does she feel about going back to royaling, having to do this kind of work, given all the conflict around the royal family? Ooh, she doesn't want to. She really doesn't want to. She's not ready. Four of Swords is retreating, healing, self-preservation energy, just taking time out for self-care and processing difficult things that have been happening physically and mentally. She's being exposed to the public before she's ready. But unfortunately for her, time is ticking by and the hate is coming from across the ocean, really. And in my opinion, let's say that. And she's got to. They're down on numbers. And she's got to get out there and pretty much earn her keep. It's a harsh thing to say, but that's how it's feeling for me. But she really doesn't want to do it. Not ready for it at all. How's her next 12 months going to go? Is it going to get better for her? Is she going to settle in? What's going to happen? I've got the Page of Swords and it's in reverse. Difficult energy for her. It's criticism. She's not going to be comfortable in whatever is happening in her life. The Page of Swords is the get ready, the be prepared card for me. It's doing research, it's investigating, it's being curious, it's looking things up, it's preparing for sometimes difficult things that are coming your way. You know, forewarned, that sort of thing. It's in reverse, so I think that she's feeling like she's not ready for whatever is coming. And we can all speculate what that whatever is coming is, that big thing that might be coming before she is ready. She doesn't feel ready for what is coming. Again, I believe she's quite fastidious. She's quite... she likes to over-prepare for things. That's my personal energy reading of her, and I don't think you can ever be ready for the big thing that's coming. But yeah, she looks like she doesn't feel like she's done enough research or learned enough protocol or the history of the world or whatever it is. I'm being facetious now. I'm trying to lighten the energy that she feels she's got to get under her belt before she's ready for the big thing coming her way. I wouldn't wish that role on my worst enemy, quite honestly, although I know there's someone gagging in California for the job who doesn't mind if she's not prepared and not ready and doesn't know what she's doing. Doesn't seem to mind at all. That is, of course, my opinion. But there is another little bit of energy in that Page of Swords in reverse. That's criticism. That is, she might, the hate is going to be unrelenting, unfortunately for her. The online hate, that's very much online hate, Page of Swords in reverse. She's going to be under scrutiny, under attack from we all know where and we all know who, unfortunately for her. So it's difficult. This phase that she's in, this energy that she's in, isn't going to resolve into anything peaceful anytime soon, unfortunately. That's the energy reading that I unfortunately have to give you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.